I was just watching Bruce Wayne, shouts out to him, and you know about the speculation of Bud Crawford signing a multi-fight deal with PBC in order for him to get the Spence fight. I haven't reported it because I just wasn't sure of it anyway, and so I was just watching Bruce Wayne, and he was talking about that he saw something that basically a new promotional company they tweeted at Bud to say welcome to, you know, our new promotions, and they are called, which I've just did some research, they're called Intro Box, and I couldn't find anything of that. I couldn't find them tweeting that, and I couldn't find they've got reporting Ellie Cockback in the building as a part of their partnership with Bally Sports. It's funny because we used to have a really prestigious shoe shop in the UK called Bally. I mean, people would pronounce them ballet, but it was Bally. Bally Sports. So I've wrote a few things down. So it's a former boxer called Ronald the American Dream Johnson. Started training at 7 years old. I'm going to show you some footage in a minute. First fight, November 18th, 1994. He's sponsored and was mentored by the late, great Emmanuel Stewart. So he was around Lennox Lewis, Zab Judah, Nassim Hamed. He sparred lots of rounds with Floyd Mayweather. Intro Box mission is to connect live boxing events and entertainment through the digital and network TV distribution channels. So he was like, basically, there shouldn't be any problems, you know, other sides of the streets and that. But listen to this. Stand by.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. We're inside Bally's Sports Studio. With us today is Ron Johnson. I'm Ellie Seckback, and we have a major announcement for the world of boxing, a game changer, you may say. Ron, of course, is from the city of Cleveland, just like Don King, just like Al Heyman, and he has something special to share, something that will impact fans, fighters, promoters. Ron, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, Ellie. Thank you.
What's the big announcement?
Oh, well, you know, Entrobox, our company, we just formed a partnership deal with Bally Sports and putting on great fights and great entertainment for years to come.
Tell us, which promoters do you plan on working with?
We like to label ourselves like the United Nations. We open arms for everyone because to me, I think that's where a problem in boxing. This promoter don't want to work with this promoter. We welcome everyone, and this is the platform for boxing. We want the fans to be able to have boxing all the time and not be deprived of some big fights or who this promoter and that promoter. We want everyone.
So if I'm a boxer, I'm professional, I'm a top amateur, and I want to sign up and be part of this, where do I go?
You come see us on www.entrobox.com. You can follow us on all our social media platforms, and we'll be right there for you.
And Ron, tell us a little about the partnership with Bally Sports.
Yeah, so this partnership, we're going to be not only having fights, 12 fights a year, different things, but special programming with pay-per-view fights, featuring some of our big social media influencers, some of world-class fighters, different people of that nature, and also we're going to be also doing some shouldering shows, and those shows are going to be implemented around boxing and other things and sports related, but those things we're going to be launching, and that news will be here soon.
There's no one bigger in boxing than Muhammad Ali. You had a chance to meet him. Tell us a little bit about your special connection to Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali. So when I was 17 years old, I moved to Las Vegas with Layla Ali, his daughter, and that's how I got my big start in this industry, and I'm forever grateful for that. And definitely, you knew you was around the greatest of all time whenever you was around Muhammad Ali. So that was definitely a great experience.
And Ron, who are some of the other big names in boxing that you had the pleasure of being around, being in the gym with and training and get to see up close and personal?
You know, I got my good start when I was about 13 years old. Emmanuel Stewart used to fly us to Poconos in Pennsylvania, and I used to train with Lennox Lewis, Zab Judah, Prince Nassim Hamed. I've been in the gym with, you know, Floyd Mayweather. We've sparred millions of rounds. I've been in, you know, countless greats, and forever grateful for that.
How'd you do sparring Floyd?
It was pretty good. You know, he warned me, he said the first time that we box, I'm gonna beat the brakes off of you. Then I'll box with you. But, you know, it was really good. I held my own.
So Ron, we'll talk about Bally Sports for a second. When can we expect the first show?
We're looking at sometime this fall, like September, October's time frame. So right now we just signed this deal, so we're just letting it all sink in, and now we're ready to go to work. And so we got some big plans in mind, and you'll be hearing about them very soon.
Boxing is in a great place.
Yes.
It's crazy popular, from the conventional to the influencers. Tell me about some of the influencers that you're familiar with.
Oh, some of the influencers, Entrobox, we do have a deal with Logan Paul. So you will be seeing him fighting sometime this fall. I love the influencers that take the game and the sport very seriously. And Logan and Jake, to me, honestly, they work very hard. So they have my respect, and both of them can actually fight. I've actually sparred with Logan, so I know personally. So I definitely give my hats off to the guys, and they're doing great things for the sport by bringing more viewership, more brands, and all those different things. So we look forward to working with people that take the sport seriously, because we also want to keep the integrity of boxing alive.
Absolutely. So for everyone watching, the big announcement is Ron Johnson, of course, Bally Sports teaming up, 12 shows a year starting this fall.
Yes.
Don't miss it. Stay tuned. Thank you, Ron Johnson, right here from the studios of Bally Sports. I'm Ellie Sekback, reporting for Entrobox and Bally Sports.
I realise I'm actually giving them free advertising, but hey, all in the name of giving you guys some insight of what's going on. See, I'm not all in the know. I don't know how this, because you see Ellie Suckcock back talking about, the PBC. If you asked him to recite the alphabet, it would be PBC, CBP, PCBC, PBC. I don't know how this works as such. It sounds good things always sound good on paper. I don't know how it works. They've just signed Logan Paul, but I can't see any verification and any signing of Terence Crawford just yet. I'm wondering, how does this get Bud, if he was, just play devil's advocate, if he was to sign to this company, how does he get to fight Errol Spence? Is it supposed to be something neutral then? I'm not sure. And things like this maybe don't make a difference when it comes to PBC. If you're not with PBC, they're not putting their PBC fighters in with non-PBC fighters. Whether you started up a new company or not, I think I would love that to be the case, that basically this would be such a neutral company that all boxers and fighters and fights could be made. I've just been checking some bits out. I will carry on doing my due diligence. Shouts out to Bruce Vane for putting a bitch up on game bars. And thanks for the good content, sir. That's as much. I could ramble on a bit more, but there'd be no point. It's pointless. But once I know, you know. Once you know, I know. Anyway, I'm gone. Hey girl, it's Lady Shan rep nonetheless. Come box with Shan. Gone. To me, to you, I don't know. Gone.